Welcome to the Real English Talk podcast. This is the place where you learn natural English conversation skills so you can speak confidently and sound like a native speaker. In today's episode, you're going to learn why the way you learn to introduce yourself in school sounds awkward, and more importantly, how native speakers actually introduce themselves in real life using simple phrases, natural expressions, and real conversation examples. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to introduce yourself in a way that sounds friendly, relaxed, and completely natural. If you want to stop sounding like a textbook and start sounding like a real person, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson. Now let's get started. Let's join our hosts.
Hello, and welcome back to Real English Talk. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us today.
We make videos to help you speak English naturally and confidently, step by step and without stress.
Today, we're talking about something that affects almost every English learner, the way you learn to introduce yourself in school.
Right. And here's the thing. A lot of learners feel uncomfortable or awkward when they introduce themselves in English. But don't worry.
By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to introduce yourself in a way that sounds natural and friendly, using the same phrases native speakers use every day.
Before we begin, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us and helps more learners find these lessons.
In this lesson, we'll explain why school introductions sound so formal and awkward. We'll show you how native speakers actually introduce themselves, and we'll practice together with real-life examples.
We'll break everything into small, easy steps so it never feels overwhelming.
You don't need to memorize complicated phrases or worry about being perfect. You just need to understand the difference between textbook English and real English.
And today, we'll give you practical phrases and patterns that you can use immediately.
So take a deep breath, relax, and let's get started. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to introduce yourself without sounding like a robot.
Okay, Mike, let's start with the big question. What exactly is wrong with the school way of introducing yourself?
Great question, Sarah. So think about this. When you learned English in school, you probably learned to say something like, "Hello, my name is John. I am from Brazil. I am 25 years old. Nice to meet you."
Exactly. And grammatically, that's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. But here's the thing. It sounds like you're reading from a textbook.
Right. It's too formal and structured. Native speakers don't talk like that in casual situations.
It's kind of like, imagine if someone walked up to you and said, "Hello, I am a human being. I consume food for energy. Would you like to engage in conversation?"
Exactly. Technically correct, but nobody talks like that.
So the school way isn't wrong, it's just too stiff. It creates distance between you and the other person.
And when you're trying to make a connection, whether it's at work, at a party, or just meeting someone new, you want to sound warm and approachable.
Not like you're filling out a government form.
Exactly. So let's break down what native speakers actually do.
Okay, so first thing, instead of "my name is," we usually say "I'm." It's shorter, friendlier, more relaxed.
For example, "Hi, I'm Mike." Not, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Right. "My name is" sounds like you're at a job interview or introducing yourself to a police officer.
In casual situations, we almost never use it.
Now, there is an exception. If you're in a formal situation, like a business conference or an academic presentation, then "my name is" appropriate.
But for everyday conversations, meeting friends, social situations, just say, "I'm."
All right, second thing, the phrase "nice to meet you."
Okay, this one is interesting because "nice to meet you" is actually correct and native speakers do use it.
But here's the thing. Many learners say it too early, or they say it in a very formal, stiff way.
Right, the tone matters just as much as the words.
If you say "nice to meet you" like you're greeting a king, it sounds weird.
But if you say it naturally, with a smile, "Hey, nice to meet you,"
It sounds great.
and there are other options too. You can say, "Great to meet you," "Good to meet you," "Pleasure to meet you."
Or you can skip it entirely and just start the conversation. "Hey, I'm Mike. How's it going?"
Exactly. You don't need to follow a script. Real introductions are flexible.
Now, let's talk about the "I am from" problem.
Oh, yes. This is a big one. I am from Brazil. I am from Germany.
Again, grammatically perfect, but native speakers almost always use contractions in casual speech.
So instead of "I am from Brazil," we say, "I'm from Brazil."
And actually, we often don't mention where we're from right away unless it's relevant to the conversation.
Right. We don't just list our personal information like a resume.
Instead, we might say, "I'm Mike. I just moved here from Chicago."
Or, "Hey, I'm Sarah. I'm visiting from Canada."
See the difference? You're giving context, not just stating facts.
It makes the introduction feel more like a conversation and less like an interrogation.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about the biggest issue with school introductions.
The rhythm and flow.
Yes, school introductions often sound like this.
Hello, my name is John. I am from Brazil. Nice to meet you. Every sentence feels separate and disconnected.
But native speakers blend everything together.
We use filler words, we use casual phrases, we connect our thoughts naturally, like this.
Hey, I'm Mike. I'm from around here. Been living in this area for like 5 years now. What about you?
See how that flows? It's conversational.
There are little words like like, and you know that make it sound natural and human.
Now, you don't want to overuse those filling words, but using them occasionally makes you sound more natural.
All right, Sarah, let's practice with some real examples.
Great idea. Let's do a role play. I'll introduce myself the school way first, and then the natural way.
Okay, go ahead.
School way. Hello, my name is Sarah Johnson. I am from Toronto, Canada. I am 28 years old. I am a teacher. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so that's very clear, very organized, but it sounds like you're reading your profile out loud.
Exactly. Now here's the natural way. Hey, I'm Sarah. I'm from Toronto originally, but I've been here in New York for a few years now. I teach English. How about you?
Perfect. Notice the differences?
Instead of my name is, she said I'm.
Instead of just I am from Toronto, she added context. I'm from Toronto originally, but I've been here for a few years.
She also ended with a question. How about you?
That's huge. It turns the introduction into a conversation. In the school version, it's just information dump. In the natural version, it's an invitation to connect.
All right, my turn. School way. Hello, my name is Michael Anderson. I am from Chicago. I am 32 years old. I work in marketing. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wow, pleased to make your acquaintance. That sounds like something from a Jane Austen novel.
Right? Nobody says that anymore, unless they're being funny.
Okay, now the natural way.
Hey, I'm Mike. I'm originally from Chicago, but I just moved here last month for work. Still figuring out the city. You from around here?
Perfect. That sounds so much more approachable.
And notice I shared a bit about my situation. Just moved here, still figuring things out.
That gives the other person something to respond to. Maybe they'll give you advice about the city or share their own experience moving somewhere new.
Exactly. It opens doors instead of closing them.
Now let's talk about different contexts, because sometimes you do need to be more formal.
Right. At a job interview, you might say, "Hello, my name is Michael Anderson. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me."
That's appropriate there. Or at a conference, you might say, "Hi, I'm Sarah Johnson from ABC Company. I work in the education department."
But at a party, at a coffee shop, meeting friends of friends, go casual.
Let's practice a few more scenarios.
Okay, scenario 1. You're at a networking event. How do you introduce yourself?
All right. Hi, I'm Sarah. I work in digital marketing. What brings you to the event today?
Great. You gave your name, what you do, and you asked a question.
Now you try. Same scenario.
Hey, I'm Mike. I'm in software development. How about you? What do you do?
Perfect. Simple, clear, conversational. Scenario 2. You're at a friend's birthday party and someone introduces you to their friend.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Sarah.
I've known Alex since college. How do you know the birthday girl? Excellent. You immediately found common ground. You both know Alex. Your turn.
Hey, I'm Mike. I work with Alex. We're in the same department. Have you guys known each other long?
Great. You're making it easy for the conversation to continue. Scenario 3. You're at a gym and someone asks if you're using a piece of equipment.
Oh, this is interesting, because you don't always need a full introduction here.
Right. You might just say, "No, go ahead. Are you new here? I'm Mike, by the way."
Perfect. Casual, friendly, appropriate for the situation.
You're not giving your full life story at the gym.
Exactly.
Now, let's talk about some common mistakes learners make beyond just the textbook phrases.
Okay, mistake number 1, oversharing.
Yes, some learners think they need to give all their information up front. Hi, I'm John. I'm 25. I'm from Brazil. I'm single. I have 2 sisters. I work in IT. I like pizza.
Whoa, slow down.
Right. You're overwhelming the other person.
Introductions should be brief. Give the basics, then let the conversation flow naturally.
Mistake number 2, being too shy or apologetic.
Some learners say things like, "Hi, I'm Sarah. Sorry, my English is not good."
Or, sorry to bother you, but
Don't apologize for learning.
If you can introduce yourself and have a conversation, your English is working just fine.
And starting with an apology makes the other person uncomfortable.
It puts them in a weird position where they have to reassure you.
Just be confident. Hey, I'm Sarah. I'm from France, so I'm still working on my English, but I'd love to chat.
That's honest, but not apologetic.
Mistake number 3, forgetting to ask questions.
This is huge. If you just introduce yourself and then stand there silently waiting, it's awkward.
The introduction should be the beginning of a conversation, not the end.
So always ask a follow-up question.
What about you? How do you know the host? Are you from around here? What do you do?
These keep the conversation going.
All right, let's do a quick quiz.
Okay, listeners, here's your chance to practice.
Situation 1. You're at a coffee shop and someone sits next to you and smiles. What do you say?
Pause the video and think about it.
Okay, here's our answer. Hey, how's it going? I'm Sarah.
Simple, friendly, open. Situation 2. You're at your first day at a new job and your boss introduces you to the team. What do you say?
Here's a good option. Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. Really excited to be here. Looking forward to working with you all.
That's professional, but still warm. Situation 3. You're at a language exchange meetup. Someone asks where you're from. How do you answer?
Here's what I'd say. I'm from Toronto, but I've been living here for about a year now. How about you? Where are you from?
Perfect. You answered the question, gave a little extra information, and passed the conversational ball back to them. Now, let's talk about body language for a second.
Oh yes, this is important.
You can say all the right words, but if your body language is wrong, it won't work.
When you introduce yourself, make eye contact, smile, stand or sit with open body language.
Don't cross your arms, don't look at the floor, don't mumble.
And if it's appropriate, offer a handshake.
In North America and many Western countries, a firm handshake is standard.
But if you're in a different culture or if the situation is very casual, a smile and wave might be better.
The key is to match the energy of the situation.
If everyone's being casual and relaxed, you should be too.
If it's a formal, professional setting, adjust accordingly. All right, Sarah, let's do one final full example.
Okay, let's imagine we're at a conference. We don't know each other. I'll go first.
Okay.
Walking up. Hey, is the seat taken?
No, go ahead.
Thanks. I'm Sarah, by the way. Is this your first time at this conference?
Hey, I'm Mike. Yeah, actually it is. You been here before?
Second year for me. It's a great conference. What company are you with?
I'm with Tech Solutions. We do software development. How about you?
I'm with Creative Marketing Group. We focus on digital strategy. Oh, the session's about to start, but maybe we can grab coffee after and chat more?
Yeah, that'd be great. Looking forward to it.
Okay, let's pause there. What did we do right?
First, we kept it natural. Hey, is the seat taken? Is a normal conversation starter.
We used I'm instead of my name is.
We asked questions to keep the conversation going.
We gave enough information to be interesting, but we didn't overshare.
And we made plans to continue the conversation later. That's how real networking happens.
Not with a rehearsed speech about yourself.
So let's summarize everything we've learned today.
Number 1, use contractions. I'm instead of I am.
Number 2, don't just list facts about yourself. Give context and tell a little story.
Number 3, always ask questions. Turn your introduction into a conversation.
Number 4, match your formality to the situation. Casual at parties, more formal at job interviews.
Number 5, don't overshare or apologize for learning.
Number 6, pay attention to your body language and tone.
And number 7, practice, practice, practice.
The more you do it, the more natural it will feel.
Remember, the goal isn't to sound like a textbook.
The goal is to sound like a real person having a real conversation.
And you can do this. So here's your homework. This week, practice introducing yourself in a natural way at least 3 times.
It could be at work, at a store, at a gym, anywhere you meet new people.
Notice how native speakers introduce themselves around you.
What phrases do they use? What's their tone? How do they start conversations?
And most importantly, don't stress about being perfect.
The point is to connect with people, not to recite a perfect introduction.
All right, everyone, that's it for today's lesson.
If you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share it with other English learners.
And if you want more lessons like this, make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on.
We post new lessons every week to help you speak English naturally and confidently.
Thanks so much for watching.
See you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.